Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
We had some marine clouds and fog this morning for the coast, but that has cleared out pretty quickly as winds cranked up. And look at Brookings, 80 degrees right now. Winds are pretty breezy out of the north and northwest. There is a little bit of an easterly component to some of this wind as well. So we are getting that Chetco effect, 80 in Brookings, but not as warm further up the coast, 66 in Gold Beach and 70 in Port Orford. Inland, we're in the upper 80s for most spots in our west side valleys, 89 in Medford, 88 in Eagle Point, as well as Cave Junction. Down in Siskiyou County, temperatures are pretty much in the 80s for most spots, 84 in Fort Jones, 82 for you folks in Mount Shasta. We're in the 90s though in the Klamath River Valley. Happy Camp sitting at 92 degrees currently. 74 on the east side in Chemult, it's 78 in Paisley, and we're in the low 80s for Lakeview, Bly, and Klamath Falls. Satellite and radar shows lots of sunshine throughout southern Oregon and northern California, and those winds have been picking up as we've gone throughout the afternoon, and that is a concern with these winds that develop late in the day. That can allow, should a fire start, they could move pretty quick, those flames, and with things only getting hotter in the days ahead, we'll be even more concerned about that. Things will be drying out even further. Winds generally out of the north and northwest between about 10 to 20 miles per hour for most spots, but we're getting some of the higher gusts over by the coast. A 33 mile per hour gust reported just a bit ago in Gold Beach, also up in North Bend. Tonight we'll stick with mainly clear skies for the region. Temperatures will still be fairly cool, down to 43 in Klamath Falls, 56 in Medford, and 52 in Wairika. A comfortable start tomorrow as you head out the door to work, but things will be a little bit hotter tomorrow afternoon. We'll also look for those winds to pick up in the afternoon out of the northwest in the Rogue Valley. Highs topping out above 90 in Medford, Wairika up to 92, 87 in Klamath Falls. Lots of sunshine throughout the region. Breezy winds developing across southern Oregon and northern California in the afternoon, but those highest gusts will be along the coast where Brookings will likely make it back above 80 for tomorrow, and even some warmer weather is expected through the middle of the week. So check out these winds picking up tomorrow afternoon, and then as we go on into Wednesday, a little bit less breezy for a lot of inland areas, but look near the coast, it stays pretty gusty, especially into Curry and Josephine County into Wednesday night. And with low humidity, we are concerned about critical fire weather conditions. A fire weather watch has been posted for Wednesday night into early Thursday morning for much of Curry and Josephine County. Fires could spread very quickly in these conditions. The next few days for the coast, even warmer weather with the Chetco effect on Wednesday, the 4th of July, mostly sunny, likely still topping out in the 80s, at least in Brookings. The Rogue Valley, that heat builds through the middle of the week. Temperatures likely into the triple digits starting Thursday, and that will likely carry through the holiday weekend. We have excessive heat watches posted for much of the west side and the east side from 8 a.m. Thursday to 11 p.m. Sunday. Temperatures that hot, it's definitely going to be very uncomfortable, and those nights will be getting warmer as well. Take a look at your forecast for the 4th. It will be warm for coastal communities. The basin will heat up into the 90s, but it gets only hotter as we head towards Friday and Saturday. This heat wave is going to stick around through the holiday weekend. Right now, Saturday looking to be the hottest day, but temperatures will stay rather toasty even into the start of next week. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. Pretty warm weather, especially over the next few days with that Chetco effect, some pretty blustery winds for coastal communities. Northern California, temperatures surging into the triple digits, maybe up around 110 degrees or so in some spots on Saturday. The Klamath Basin, 90s on the 4th, but will likely top out around, if not above 100 degrees Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For the mountains, even getting pretty hot up in our higher elevations, 90s for Friday and then into the weekend. And then for the Rogue Valley, temperatures scorching. We will likely be testing a lot of record highs in the Medford area later this week and this weekend. Coming up in a bit, Tim, we'll take a closer look at those records for Medford. And some of them are pretty old, back into the 1920s. But with the heat, the way it's looking right now, they could fall.
Yeah, unbelievable heat wave coming our way. And this is what we've been talking about too with all of our fire coverage. We all have to do our part, making sure if we're using fireworks, we're doing it safely, that we're following the rules county by county, statewide, to make sure if we're mowing, doing lawn work, that we're all doing our part.
Yeah, exactly. And with the heat, and it's only going to get drier, so conditions are only going to be worse and worse. So that'll be more and more important as we go through the weekend.
And we'll keep watching.
Yes.
Thanks, Matt.